Cambridge. Welcome to What's That About, where we answer all your questions about the pressing issues of the day, brought to you by CCTV.
CCTV. Help me, CCTV. You're my only hope.
Forget it, princess. We've gone to the dark side. Our first question comes from Frida on Fairweather Street. Frida asks, I'm a starving artist who just moved to the area from down south with my muralist friend. Do you know where we can check out art locally and maybe submit some of our own work? I'm a painter who does a lot of surrealist portraits.
In this economy, everyone knows you're doomed to a life scrambling for scraps up in your unheated garret till you die of tuberculosis at an early age. Then maybe you'll get famous and the dealers will make millions, especially if you cut off a body part somewhere along the line. That makes for great press.
Max, not every artist is Vincent van Gogh.
Well, that's the only painter I know, him and that Munch person.
It's pronounced Munch.
No, I'm talking about Munch, you know, the Home Alone guy.
Edvard Munch.
Forget it, Julie. You obviously know nothing about painting.
Right. Well, Frida, you're in luck because there's a number of ways to see and exhibit art in Cambridge. The city of Cambridge even has their own arts department here. Boop! You can find a map for public art, tours, and information on local galleries on their website.
They got any Munch paintings there?
Actually, at the Harvard Art Museum, there's an exhibit on Edvard Munch right now where you can check out his experimental methods and motifs free of charge at the Fogg Museum at 32 Quincy Street.
Look, Julie, I know Harvard is currently under attack from the fascist regime, but we don't need to be providing free advertising for them on the show, do we? I mean, they still have a multi-billion-dollar endowment. They'll be fine.
I just thought because Munch, whatever. But you're right, on a more local and more artists that are alive scale, we should talk about the Cambridge Arts Association. It's a local group that not only has 3 galleries around town with free admission, it also puts on programs and shows that a starving artist like Frida can submit to. In fact, we interviewed Candace Driver and Anna Fubini, the director and associate director of the CAA, to find out more about their organization here. Boop.
Our main thing is, connecting community and art, whatever way we can. So while we have our own 3 galleries in Cambridge, we also often try to work with other organizations nearby, whether that's for, co-sponsorship for shows or programs, things like that. We're always looking to find new people that we can just reach out to and make it kind of a more meaningful experience. And then within the organization, in terms of like our memberships and our shows, we really try to offer things for people with all backgrounds, whether that's, age, race, educational background. We try to do that through our programming. We try to do that through our exhibits. We offer an emerging artist exhibit every year, which really highlights, starting out in the artistic world. And then we have a program that's WIPCRIT, which usually ends up being our more established artists that join that for a program. So our goal is to offer that range for people.
Okay, but you probably have to pay big money to become a member or get anything in the show, right? I mean, this is Cambridge.
No, actually, they have financial assistance, grants, and even free review sessions for those in need. And for someone new to the art scene, they also have an emerging artist program.
Yeah, so the emerging artist, that's actually an exhibit that we have here. It's held once a year in the summertime. And we have, all the criteria online of who can apply to that. But that specific show is supposed to be for artists who either don't have gallery representation yet, maybe they've never shown before, or they've been in school within X amount of years. And for a lot of the artists in that show, this ends up being kind of their first opportunity, not just in an academic setting, to exhibit their artwork.
And the submission deadline for the Emerging Artists exhibit is May 27th this year, so jump on that, Frida. Submissions that are chosen will be on display from June 27th to September 12th at the CAA at Canal Space.
What other exhibits are the CIA showing this season?
I thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, we have a really cool one coming in that Stephanie Todd-Hunter, our programs manager, sort of developed. Even though she does programs, she was talking about programs with me before Anna started. And it's going to be at our Canal Gallery. It's called Proof of Concept. It's going to be alternative printmaking. Our exhibitions fellow, Tyler Whitaker also worked on it as well. And that show opens very soon on May 14th. And that is when our opening reception is as well. And then we have another show coming into this space here. It's going to be called Sincerely Your Name Here. That one was open to all New England-based artists as well. And it's going to be at this gallery, plus University Place down the road. So as I mentioned, when we have opening receptions for that, we always wish for, the nicest days, but people will walk back and forth between them.
So what's alternative printmaking?
It's like regular printmaking, but cooler.
Yeah, I was really interested in having printmaking be kind of the jumping off point. So kind of taking this very ancient tradition of printmaking and seeing how artists could interpret that, whether that means interpreting it in a new way through their theme or interpreting it in a new way through experimentation with some of these practices that have been around for thousands of years.
Yeah, like the equipment itself.
Exactly. Yeah. And we've seen an incredible mix of both of those. Some artists, just experimenting with one area, or others were completely trying to reinvent what it means to make a print in 2D and in 3D. So it's going to be a really interesting show.
More information on the CAA's 3 gallery locations in West Cambridge, Harvard Square, and Kendall, the Proof of Concept show, and all other current and upcoming shows are on their website here. Boop.
Hey, they offer figure drawing classes too. I really need to work on my hands. Every time I draw fingers, they look like little Vienna sausages.
I didn't know you're an artist, Max.
I contain multitudes. I'm kind of like a swarthy Van Gogh with 2 ears.
Charming. Yes, Max, the CAA is welcoming to artists and art appreciators of all stripes in Greater Cambridge. Also, their 80th anniversary is coming up this June 13th, and they're throwing a big 80s themed party and fundraiser at their main gallery. We talked about all that and more in our full interview, which will be on CCTV and posted on our Vimeo page here. Boop.
Come support the arts, people.
Yep, come to the galleries for free anytime, and if you like, join the CAA. They have a lot of other member benefits that we didn't get to talk about, but you can find on their website.
I'm definitely going to the 80s party so I can wear my vintage Frankie Goes to Hollywood t-shirt.
Cool.
It's the one with the F word.
Okay. Well, until next week, we'll see you first.